People come to family court for lots of reasons, but it's usually something having to do with their relationship with a co-parent and issues related to their children, their families, and their futures. Family court is set up to be a court where litigants can represent themselves. Not all litigants do, but there are many litigants who come for issues where there are no court-appointed attorneys. LIFT is sort of a safe haven. We offer compassionate guidance, legal information and advice, and we are there for litigants who have nowhere else to turn. As we can see with Anna's case, she not only had a child support issue, but she had a domestic violence issue.
I am a stay-at-home mother to 4 children. About 3 years ago, there was infidelity in the marriage. I found out that he was actually married to someone else outside of the country and had children with this other person. I ended up confronting him, but being that he's such a controlling person, I think he didn't take it very well. So instead, he ended up getting very aggressive, violent. He's not paying the child support. I'm behind on bills. My kids barely eat throughout the day. There are times where I had to borrow money from someone. My 4th child, who is now 3 years old. I'm in and out of hospitals with him, constantly following up with all different doctors, genetic doctors, neurologist, hematologist, liver specialist. I've been his sole provider at home, staying home with him, caring for him. I had a mental breakdown in the courthouse. And that's when I was introduced to Natalie, who to me is my savior.
Anna was very frustrated when she first came to LIFT. She didn't have the information or resources at the time to be able to navigate the family court system successfully. We gave her the tools necessary for her to be able to prep herself for the next court date.
There were times where there were certain documents mailed out to me. I would go to Natalie, I was served with this, what is this? She definitely boosted my confidence. Where my court case stands in family court right now is actually great. The magistrate ruled in my favor. Before I met Natalie, I was basically a lost soul, right? I would go in there and not sure what to say, what to do, and I didn't pretty much do anything at all except for stand there and then walk out of the courtroom crying.
When Anna first came and met with me, LIFT was providing information. Information is very valuable. However, in many cases, you need to give poignant direction. As LIFT transitioned to give advice, that opened the doors for us and the possibilities for us to help these litigants and give more direction as to what their next steps should be. So we've helped organize her paperwork, we've written out bullet points, we've done mock hearings where she is more comfortable walking in and knowing more or less what to expect. And that has been probably one of the biggest changes, the way she carries herself out in court.
I was blessed the day that I met with people from LIFT. They've changed my whole life around, basically, myself and for my children.
LIFT's role is crucial because there will never be enough lawyers for all the litigants that need lawyers in this country. We believe that this limited representation model is essential and is really sort of the wave of the future. I feel so proud of the work we do, even though people don't even know that family court always exists.